kitchen waste from our homes, which comes out every day. Once you compost it, it takes 60 days to convert that into this. I will just pass this around. If you just feel and smell it, it smells like soil, it feels like soil. This is what it turns into. It has no bad smell. Can someone just take this around to show and feel? Let them feel and let them smell the product and understand. I have some more here. It's a very, very simple process. I'm sure all of you have 5 to 10 minutes to spare every day. Do you have that time? 5 minutes of every day, can you spare? Yes or no? I don't hear.
Yes.
Louder.
Yes.
We have 5 to 10 minutes to spare every day. Let's be mindful. Let's understand that just by spending that little time every day, we can convert this into soil in a very simple way. We need 3 things. We need just 3 things to make compost. Take it around shorter. We just need 3 things to compost. We are going to be learning about aerobic composting today. We need a bucket. It could be a plastic bucket. It could be an earthen pot. We need kitchen waste, which produces nitrogen. We need carbon in the form of dry leaves. It could be dry leaves, it could be cocoa peat, it could be sawdust, it could be paper, it could be cardboard. So all that is carbon. We need nitrogen, and we need oxygen that is in our surroundings, in our environment. Can all of you hear me? Yes? All right. We need a bucket or a container. Can someone hold this for me, please?
Brindago.
No. You'll have to hold.
We need a bucket or any container with holes. The holes are so that the oxygen can penetrate the bin inside the box here. We need kitchen waste from our kitchen, and we need carbon from our dried leaves. So first of all, what we do, we put a layer of carbon at the bottom of the bucket. Can you see a layer of carbon out here? Yes? I would like some interaction, please. Can you see a layer of carbon here at the bottom?
Yes.
Over this, we will put some kitchen waste. A very thin layer, not too thick, because the ratio of carbon and nitrogen should be 1 portion of nitrogen to 3 portions of carbon. As soon as we put the nitrogen or the kitchen waste, we cover it with the dried leaves again. We've covered it with dried leaves. We do not want flies coming to our bin, right? And remember, as soon as every day you put your kitchen waste, cover it with carbon, cover the lid and put it under a shaded place. You do not want the sun to hit directly on the bin. Next day again, we put our kitchen waste, a layer of it, cover it again with carbon, again close the lid and put it away. This way we will fill the bucket to the full. We will not press it. If we press it too hard, then we will stop the oxygen from going in, and then it will start to smell. We do not want that, right? We do not want the smell to disturb others around us. So this way we will again put a layer of thing here. Again cover it with carbon. Once the bucket is full, we will put a date here with the last day. When we have filled it on the last day, we will put the date here, cover the lid and put it away. Once one bucket is full, we start with another bucket. The idea is to make it a circular thing. One bucket should fill in 20 days. so that in 60 days, with 3 buckets, we can have a rotation of buckets and we can forever compost our waste. So once this is full, put it away. Second bucket, 20 days it is full, we put it away. Third bucket, we fill it for 20 days, we put it away. So by the time we fill the third bucket, our first bucket should be ready for harvesting. And once we strain the things, there will be some things which are which do not get composted. We can put it away and put it in our next lot of carbon. That is already turned into carbon. Maybe the pieces are still large, but it is turned into carbon. We can use it as carbon in our next round of composting. Okay, is this whole process very clear to all of you?
Yes, yes.
Yes? Any questions, please? Yes. Come up with questions.
Is it important to mix it, Lata?
It is important to mix it after every 3-4 days so that more oxygen can penetrate into the thing. Yes, your question please.
How long do you have to keep it?
45 to 60 days it takes to.
No, like once you keep it in once you make the first layer, how long do you have to keep it then?
No, you put the first layer, next day you cover it with the second layer, third layer,
Next.
till it is full. And then you put it away for 60 days.
Cool, thank
Alright?
you.
Yeah. Any other questions please?
Which means each day you have to put a different one layer.
Yeah. And every day you have your kitchen waste, which you throw away. Instead of throwing it on the road, you put it in your bucket and cover it with carbon. Okay?
What about the wet waste?
Mic closer.
What about the wet waste?
That is the wet waste.
No, I mean, found the holes, like because of the holes, water will come out or something.
No, there's not so much water will come out.
Okay.
Not so much. You can, if you find that a lot of water is coming out, put a plate under it.
Okay.
See, if you do the process well, if you add enough carbon, the water will not come out. Sometimes you will find that as soon as you open a lid for mixing, you will find a very bad smell coming and you will see some white creatures around the lid. That means that the ratio of carbon and nitrogen is not correct. Carbon is less, so just instead of throwing that away, if you just add some more carbon into it, mix it together well, cover it, it will all clear out. Those creatures will die and your smell will go away. Sometimes you will find that you have put too much carbon into it, and if you put too much carbon, then there is no moisture in it, so it will not compost. So if you see that, just sprinkle a little bit of water. Those are simple measures just to, Any more questions? Anyone has? Any more questions? Yes. So how many of us are going to? हाँ वो भी डाल सकते हैं, दही का छाछ भी डाल सकते हैं. दही के छाछ में भी बैक्टीरिया होता है, so that is good.
So those 60 days you have to keep it away from the sun? Or?
Yeah, keep it away from the sun. Otherwise it will dry up too much and the composting will not happen. Because for composting you need a certain amount of moisture in the system.
Instead of the carbon, if we don't have enough leaves, the composting already can be used.
Absolutely. You can add compost to it. Your compost is already turned into carbon. Yeah. So that is why sometimes you'll have some bigger pieces of things which have not completely composted. That is already turned into carbon. You can put it back as carbon in that. Yeah. Any more questions anyone has? Alright. I hope I've been able to pass my message across to you on sustainability. And I hope you practice this in your daily lives. That's what the aim of this whole exhibition is, not for you to come and buy a lot of things, but to live a sustainable life. Thank you so much. Thank you, Parivartan. Thank you, everyone.